Hello, community, and welcome to this edition of Hall Pass. I have the privilege of standing with Mr. Stolz here in York Print Shop. Welcome to Hall Pass.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for being here. So I just want to hear about what happens in this space and what do students have the opportunity to learn and do when in the print shop?
Yeah, absolutely. So we offer 4 levels of graphic design here at York. We have 2 intro classes, a second level, and then our capstone production printing class. And our students are going to be able to experience all kinds of different things. They're going to learn how to use the Adobe software so they can design, edit photos and design logos and create things to ultimately come out into the shop and print them and take them home and be proud of them and show mom and dad and grandma and grandpa and all that sort of stuff.
So I assume that students can come and be a part of the programming starting at freshman year, sounds like, through their senior year.
Absolutely. We've built the classes to work through the pathway. So starting through, our 2 intro classes and then working through, they're welcome at freshman year. We would want them to try and get in as a freshman so they can experience everything we have to offer.
So, Mr. Stolz, I see that there is a lot of equipment around us. Can you talk a little bit about some of the technology and the machines that students have the privilege of learning to operate? Yeah,
you know what? I feel so fortunate to be, here at York and part of the Elmhurst 205 district. We are so graciously, given all of the equipment and the opportunities we have for our kids. Behind us here, we have our screen printing equipment and we have digital printing presses. We have paper folders and paper cutters. We have laser cutters. We have digital t-shirt printing printers. We have so many different things in this room for our students to make and design and be so creative. It's amazing.
So I see that we have some different articles here in front of us. Can you kind of give a couple of examples of some of the things that students can make?
Yeah, so in our intro classes, we're really trying to get them going with the tools and the programs and getting them kind of used to doing all kinds of different things. So we'll start them off with a simple one-color t-shirt or something like this. And then we'll move into, some colored stickers and things like that. We'll create a poster and do some things like that. And then in our advanced level classes, we're going to take all those skills and kind of ramp them up a little bit. So they get to do different things like creating a multicolor vinyl, something like that. Or, one of these really fun multicolor t-shirts, things like that. And then our capstone class, we're able to get into some of the stuff that the school district needs. So we take all of those skills that we've learned and we get to do things like create the agenda covers for York High School. So our students design that. We do some of the notepads and things. This is our latest project that we did. We created the cheerleading letters for them and things like that. So posters for the school district. This one happens to be for Fisher. So we get to do those projects for the school district, and we service all 13 schools across the district. It's really, really good.
That's amazing. Here at D205, we oftentimes talk about preparing students for college, for career and life.
Yeah.
Can you share a little bit about how this experience within the York Print Shop really supports students and set them up for life after graduation?
Yeah, so learning all of the tools and the programs and how all the equipment works, that's really gonna set them up for a career in the printing industry and be a graphic designer. But we can extend that a little bit by getting into, careers like business and advertising and marketing, video game design, animations, all of those other areas really tie into the core roots of what we're teaching in these classes. On top of that, if they get into that capstone class and being able to essentially work for a small printing company, right, within our district, they get that experience of how we take tickets in, how we handle and talk to customers, how do we make sure that what the customer wants from their design in their mind, we actually get to print and produce and, deliver that to them.
Wow, thank you so much. I could stay here with you all day. On behalf of our entire community, thank you. I can feel your passion, your excitement that you are able to provide our students and the experiences here. Community, thank you so much for joining us on this edition of Hall Pass. We'll see you next time.